Captain's log. Hello, I'm Captain Lyle. Good on you. You've made it to Friday. I'm not dead! Ooh, if you're... I'm... Loud-ass chair. I make this comment every time I make a comment about how I comment thrice over there. About something that is only going to stay for a little bit. Such as, like, not uploading for a bit. Sorry, I had finals. I had to not animate. I'll try and sit still so the creaking doesn't interrupt my rant. Not really a rant, whatever. I had to edit a short film. I had to do an advertisement kind of thing about a short film I made earlier. And then I had to do a 1,500 word paper on or analyzing the themes of that short film. I did not have time to finish that, but I can still upload it and get a late grade, but still passing grade, which is annoying. But it's because I was the only editor for the... I mean, the other people offered, but I declined because I thought we had more time. I thought that the assignments were due on the 13th, but they were actually due on the 6th. So I was going to be like, alright, I can like edit it and then work on everything else the 13th. The advertisement thing wasn't that hard. It was actually kind of fun. The 1,500 word analyzation of the movie. I got 400 words into it. I stayed up all night editing the movie. And I was like, alright, let's get this done. I got pretty good into it. And then at, like, the morning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna go to sleep and then, like, work on this later in the day, but before the deadline, because this was, like, as they were meant to be due. And then I slept longer than I thought I would. Like, I had set alarms that didn't work because I was exhausted. And I didn't sleep for the deadline, but I mean, I woke up with not enough time to finish it. So I was like, well, I'll still upload and get a late grade. So, I mean, I still have to do it. But now I'm a third of the way done, which I would not have been able to do had I been using a sleep-deprived brain. So I suppose that's fine. But that's where I've been for the 2 days I didn't upload. Yeah, I know. Did you miss me? Oh, it's not that people have been like, okay, Captain, it's not a big deal, man. Like, you don't upload for a while, but I don't know. I have a compulsion to upload, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because I promise I upload daily, and I didn't upload for 2 days. Because I was working on school stuff. I uploaded today, and everything should be fine today. Sorry for having to take out How Riddler's Riddler. But it's all done. All the stuff is turned in, bar the paper, which I still have to write. But I mean, like, it's late grade. I got an extra... I essentially got an extension. Just with, like, a maximum grade I can get. But whatever. I'm fine with that. I can tell you, I wasn't going to get that... I mean, I guess I was on the roll. But I'm not the best at analyzing things. And the movie, I didn't write the script. The movie was way more political, and I'm really bad at, like, analyzing politics. I'm good at editing stuff, so I edited it, but I wouldn't... Not something I would have written or been able to write. What I can write is, like, wacky mad scientist builds robot shark to cheat in the Olympics. That's a script I wrote. I think I talked about this. Or, like, Golden God is, like, trying to kill the wizard who sent him to the beginning of time. Or so I'd write stupid, like, absurdist comedy fantasy stuff. Not really, like, political, like... It was a sci-fi horror about, like, brainwashing. Or something. I edited the damn thing by myself. I know exactly what the plot is. I know half the lines because I had to get the audio right. and white balancing. But I don't want to just turn this into Captain Vile complains about, like, projects. No, I actually have some talking points for once. I wrote down some talking points during some free periods where I, like, whatever. So how was my week? It was busy. I did have some good news. I'm not going to tell you the good news, though. No. I'm decently reserved. I allow you all to know certain things. And this good news, well, I guess it does, like, curtail. Oh, well. I'm hesitant to keep you apprised of my personal ongoings. But this particular ongoing will affect the channel. So I'm moving apartments away from my neighbors, who I generally dislike, into another apartment with some new neighbors who I may get along with. So expect the audio to change in the next 2 or so weeks. This shouldn't affect the schedule. I'll, like... I don't know if I'll pre-record stuff. We are coming up. Arkham City's ending. Like, next episode's the finale. I haven't recorded it, I haven't had time. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna do the Harley Quinn boss fight and then, like, the save Batman thing. No, it's one big thing. Arkham City's over. Next episode comes out. Grime, I have a feeling we are 20% of the way. No, we're like 10 episodes in, but I actually have no idea how long that is. I think it's about a 15 to 20 hour game that I am 5 hours into. Mainly because I've, like, been meandering around. Oh well. This isn't the talking point, this is in improvisation. Do you want to talk about burgers? I had a talking point about, like, burgers. No, I had a talking point that here. I'll save the burgers for if we have time. But I have 2 talking points about some things I do on the channel that I really wanted to get into. So, I tend to... And this actually kind of ties into the last talking point decently well. And Arkham City is over. What are we going to play after? I'm somewhat unsure. I don't have the thumbnail for next series drawn. I really should start drawing this in advance. I keep getting on myself about not doing that. But I don't know. TF2 is fun. But whenever I pick a new game, I normally pick a game from my Steam library. Every now and then, if I'm feeling particularly, like, rich at the moment, I'll buy a new game for us to play that I've never played before. And it is a treat to experience a game on the channel. And there are some games that I have in my Steam library that I've never played, that I did buy with the intention to play on the channel, but have not played yet. So I can't do those, but they're still, like, in my Steam library. But this means that we often play older games. I checked. The youngest game that we have played recently is Dredge. Go to, like, the channel videos and scroll until you find Dredge, which is, like, the thumbnail of, like, the boat, the Inquisitive Voyager being attacked. You can also look at the title, I suppose. But this was, like, six? Hang on, now I'm gonna check. If you checked already. Let's see. Where was it?
Never.
Videos. I think this was way longer than 3 months. I think this was a bit ago. Sonic Forces. I forgot I played that. 6 months. Yeah, the most recent game we have played on the channel is Dredge, 6 months ago, which is like 2 years old. Or 3 years. Came out in 2023. So, you know, I often play older games. Or, like, games that are not in the spotlight at the moment. Mainly because I play games I want. But at the same time, like, it's not a rule. It's more so that I particularly just have the games I play, and I replay those over and over and over again. And every now and then I branch out and get something new. But that's a very rare occurrence. Which means I miss out on a lot of, like, the hit games. But there are some, like, I mean, there's the flavor of the week, like, play with your friend games, like Helldivers and Lethal Company and whatnot. And, like, Repo. I think Helldivers was the last one I ever indulged in that, and I've just been playing single-player games by myself, or, like, old games with friends. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I feel as though I'm missing out on some single-player games to play for the channel. So, one I have kind of spoiled for myself. One that I really would like to play for the channel, but I don't know if I can, is Look Outside, which is a cosmic horror, body horror RPG Maker game. I watched Manly Badass Hero play this, and I thought it was really interesting. And then I got to the finale, and I thought, this is an amazing game. They're like, this is a great game, and I have just spoiled it for myself. I won't be able to experience this firsthand. Like, that was such a good reveal. And I mean, that's like... I'm kind of knocking it, because that's my channel. That's what you guys do. I mean, I suppose you also come for, like, my intoxicating personality. But also, like, the games. The games are half of it. And this isn't much of a dig on, like, Manly Badass Hero, but he doesn't have that much of a personality. Mainly because he's, like, showing off the game. But, like, I've ruined the reveal. But I've played games that I played before on the channel. We're playing through the Arkham series. Like, I don't have to go in blind. I don't know. I feel like I was sold on the game the first... Manly Badass Hero has done 3 videos on it, and it's in the entire game. And I was sold on the first video. I was like, oh, this is a cool game. I might check this out. And then he, like, released the other 2 faster than I thought. I was like, oh, maybe I'll check them out. And I did, and it was a beautiful game. And I missed out on it. I won't be able to be surprised by that. I mean, I'll forget, like, moments, but I'll remember them when they happen. I'll recall what's going to happen as it's about to. So maybe I will play Look Outside. Just in order to, like, show it off to people. But I don't know. But it's such a well-done game. It's such a well-done and unique cosmic horror. And body horror. Another one is Expedition 33. This is like a... Not a lot of party games, huh? This one, I didn't spoil for myself, but, like, I don't know. I'm just unsure of, like... Like, this is a AAA game. This is going to be, like, 40 to 60 bucks. I don't know if I want to cough that up. Just in general. Not even if it's, like, a really good game, which it seems to be, but I still don't want to cough that up. I'm cheap. I'll admit that. That's not a fault. Alright. There is a fault in being frivolous. However, the only fault in being cheap is you don't experience much, eh? Oh well, I also wanted to play South of Midnight. Those are free games I've got my eye on that are recent. And South of Midnight is like Dark Souls. It's like a Souls-like, but it's Psychonauts kind of stuff. It's got some interesting... I've again, completely blind. Of all the ones, I would, like... I think if I were to... Of these free games, I had to be spoiled one of them. I would rather be spoiled South of Midnight, because it seems like an interesting game, but I don't think it has that much crazy going on plot-wise. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong on that front. Hmm. But I just really want to experience Look Outside firsthand and blind. Ironic, eh? Look Outside blind. Works with the themes, too. Oh, damn. My experience with, like... Experiencing. Look Outside works so well with the themes. Because there's a running theme of do not... Don't investigate. Don't. Ignorance is bliss. Don't investigate that thing. Don't look under that rock to see what's living under it. You're not gonna like it, and it's gonna jump at you. And if you've played the game, I looked in the pipe. Ooh, and it got me. God, that was a hell of a quest. Now I'm... God damn it, I think we kind of have to play Look Outside. Yeah, expect that on the horizon. I could do such a cool thumbnail of it, too. Well, that confirms it. It's just a matter of time. Look Outside is now a when, not if, at the very least. For any of you Look Outside fans who are also violent. Expedition 33 and South of Midnight I'm on the fence about. South of Midnight I'm a little... Expedition 33 I've heard is an amazing story. And I'm avoiding... I do this stupid thing. Where, like... I want to watch a YouTube video about a piece of media that I've not seen. So the only reason I go watch that piece of media is I can watch the YouTube video and not be spoiled. I watched The Sopranos. All of The Sopranos, which is a good show, but the reason I watched it is so I could watch a dumbass YouTube video that was like, how much money does Tony Soprano have? Because it spoiled the series. I was like, well, I don't want to be spoiled. I'll just watch the show, and come back, and then watch this one video. And I'm doing that now for Expedition 33. It's a Jacob Geller video, so he's like one of the handful of, like, good Vizio essayists that are actual essays, and actually about something. Guy made a video about digging a hole interesting. That's cool. That's something I'll never be able to do. That's cool. And I want to listen to this Expedition 33 video. But I won't be able to until I play it. But, like, wanting to watch the video is making me want to play it, so then I can watch the video. And South of Midnight is just... I heard the music's really good and there's an interesting, like, tie into the gameplay moments, which is cool. So I don't know. Those are possibilities. Look Outside, it's definitely a when, not an if. Same with, forgot the name specifically, but Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna be playing and Minecraft Story Mode. I've not forgotten about my debt. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna hound my friend on that. We're gonna be playing that, and I've got to make a bet for Kingdom Hearts 2, or Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I don't know. The next Kingdom Hearts game. That's gonna be sometime this year. That's what? Yeah. Look Outside. Hopefully Minecraft Story Mode, and definitely Kingdom Hearts will be started within this year. Is my decree. Look Outside's a pretty long game. Same with like, I don't know how long Kingdom Hearts is gonna be. The second one? Oh well, but I have a second talking point. We're not gonna have time for the burger one, but I had 2 talking points about the channel. And the second is that I use my community tab way too much. My neglecting games in favor of older ones and wanting to play Look Outside and feeling that I had spoiled it for myself was going to be a community post. And I was like, no. save this for Captain's Log. You've been going on about Captain's Log, about how you don't have anything to talk about, and you should really be writing these down, and you're gonna waste this point. I mean, I suppose I could have posted it and expanded upon it in Captain's Log. But I don't know. I enjoy... Is that a sin? I enjoy interacting with my community on the community page. I know I try not to do it too much. But hey, I like having, like, my points. I really should use Twitter more. Because I'm using my community page like a Twitter page. Frankly. Except it's just Violins who can respond. So I guess that's got a benefit over Twitter. Anyone can respond on Twitter. But I guess the downside of Twitter is, like, no one sees it. But I really use Twitter as a personal journal, or digital journal, anywho, that I'm aware other people can see, so it's not like an actual journal. It's more just how I treat it. Every now and then I do, like, a dumb meme, or I complain about ongoings. Well, with the community page, I guess it's more, like, specifically relating to the channel, or what show I'm watching. Sometimes I just upload about a show. I've not been watching anything, actually. I should watch something. I should start watching something. Yeah. I'm rewatching House. But I wanna watch something new. I've been thinking about watching True Detectives. But oh well. Like, I know... whenever I would finish a show, I would, like, summarize it in the community page, my thoughts on it. That was fun. I did that for House, From, and Suits. I got recommended Suits from the community page, actually. Phantasm. Yeah, Suits was alright. It was just alright. I don't know. It was like a 6. Yeah, 6 out of 10. At times it was a 7, but it was mainly a 6. And sometimes it was a 5. But it's a strong 6. But I use my community page a lot. I guess because I know, at least, like... I'm walking over to my light to turn it on. Because the sun is going down, and I have my window open. And I don't like my computer monitor being the only light source in my room. So I turn my lamp on over there. On the other side of the room. It's a small room. I'm not... whatever. It's not gonna be small. It's not gonna be that small for long. I'm getting a new one. Aha. Man, this community page one really rambled on. I don't have that much to say about it, as I did with the games. But I just used it on... I used it often, and I liked using it often. I think I might still use it often. But I guess now, just why? Like... I know it's only going to be seen by Violins, and I know there's a good chance that, like, Violins are going to, like, respond to it. Because I post in the community page to, like, get people's feedback on, like, my thoughts on something. Like, it's nice to, like... The conversations are never all that long. It's like, they comment on what I posted, I, like, comment on what they commented, and then we both go about our day. But it's something. It's an interaction, if ever brief. Still pleasant. Well, yeah, no, this was one of them. But I guess that's kind of what... I guess I have two like... my topic things. So I suppose I'll try and save anything I'll post on the community page for Captain's Log. Unless it's, like, a show... or, like, an immediate news. Yeah. But every now and then, I'll be like, nah, I don't want to wait. I want to upload a caption, and then a picture of Dr. Octavius Bryan that fits that caption. I used to do, like, some random image in my files that had absolutely nothing to do with the caption. But now, no. No, I've got a surplus of Dave images to use. Quite nice. That's the other reason, is like... The reason I do video essays every now and then is so I can use those Dave images in something. That's why I use them in as many videos as I can. And like the update videos with like Simi and stuff. I've got so many of them. They're pretty versatile. I've got like free. You'd be surprised how many poses Dave strikes in that movie. I mean, granted, some screenshots are from literal frames. Particularly, this is, I don't know why I'm going into this at the moment. This is audio only. You're not going to see this. I'm not going to put it on screen. But one of my favorites, Dave number 65, is on screen for, I kid you not, one frame. One frame, and it's like the scene during the escape where they like hit him with the cheese dust and blind him, and then they get out for the elevator. One frame. It's the cut to and before the cheese dust is on screen. And it's one of my favorite images, just like the dumbfounded face. It is before the goo is on screen. There's another one where he's right about to be hit by it, but it's still not on screen. Where he's doing this kind of like wide eyes and like doing like a ooh kind of mouth. And the Medusa theorem is on screen. But this one, no, it's more like he's completely dumbfounded by something. That's fun to use. I've gotten some more. I do them in... Now I'm just going to talk about this, because why not? It's my show. So, first batch was 48 pictures. Going through the... I put the movie... Yes, I have the entire movie on my hard drive in Premiere Pro, and I go through the Dave scenes. Just slow it down, look if there's anything there. Finish. I got 48. Then, I do that again later when I feel like I want some more. But, like, now, because Dave 48 and Dave 49, Dave 48 is at the end of the movie, Dave 49 is at the beginning of the movie. Do I then, like, put it back and put them in chronological order when they appear, so it's easier to organize? But I don't know. I like having it be like that. I guess there's the different cycles. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of a disorganized organization system. I got that from my dad, because he would always... So he had this bookshelf organization system, where he put the books in random spots. So this way, and same with here, if I'm looking for a certain image, I don't know precisely... I mean, I got a vague idea, but there'll be other images... Okay, so his organization system was random. So he didn't know where a specific book was, so he would scan through his library. And during that scan, he would be like, oh, that book. I haven't seen that in a while, or I haven't reread that in a while. I'll make a note to do that after I'm done reading this book that I am searching for. So it's more likely to reread certain things, which is quite a nice system. It's fun. Oh well. He's trying to do that for ebooks. So do I want to get into this? We're low on time. This is just more stuff for you to listen to while you're like studying. I don't get it. What the hell am I like? Do I want to do? What was this? Dora the Explorer? Captain the Vile? That's a horror. Vile the Captain? Do you want to hear about my dad's organization system? You don't? Get out! Oh, I love the idea of someone saying yes. I'm like, no, what are you talking? What? That or some smart Alex saying no. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. So, to get the similar effect on an ebook, he's like downloaded several ebooks, and he's renamed them to be assigned a code. Their name is a code, and then he's like, it's like a shuffle. He'll like hit bring me a book, and it'll bring him a random name. It's like, is that the right book? I don't know. It's kind of like, yeah, no, just like shuffle. It's a shuffle. I suppose he just hits shuffle multiple times until he gets the book he wants, and along that time, it's like, oh, not read that in a while. Oh, not read that in a while. Oh, here's the one I wanted. Well, I'll make a note for those last two. So I think that's interesting. But it is good to look back at some previous stuff, because well, even then, I was like, oh, I got that. Oh, I got that. I'll like, think of a scene I can put that on, or like a voiceover. Anywho, thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Stay tuned to Gotham